What da da danyo ho what da dang day and go danyo oh what da dang day. This is the voice of the Patriot. And here we speak truth to power. This is the voice of the people. And here we don't criticize. But if we must, it would only be on one condition: to build and not to destroy. That is why we keep saying we are in the service of God and country. Now, the very first story we are looking at today is quite interesting, and I need you to come along, my brother, my sister. Now, the very first story today is taken from Ghana, where it says President Mahama to embark on 4-day state visit to Jamaica. President Mahama to embark on 4-day visit to Jamaica. And already Mahama is on his way to Jamaica. I read, President John Dramani Mahama would undertake a historic 4-day official visit to Jamaica in a move aimed at strengthening Ghana's partnership with the Caribbean and advancing the global campaign for reparations for the transatlantic slave trade. Now, according to a statement issued on July 30, 2026, President Mahama would be in Kingston from the 2nd of August to the 5th of August 2026 to deepen Ghana's long-standing diplomatic ties with Jamaica, expand cooperation with the Caribbean community, that's CARICOM, and, of course, advance the global reparations agenda. Now, in fact, Ghana is Ghana. Jamaica is small Ghana. I sympathize with Jamaicans who say they are not Africans. I can understand it if they are Indians and Chinese, because we have Indians and Chinese in Jamaica who say they are Jamaicans. But if you are black and you call yourself Jamaican, you are Ghanaian. The history is too deep to be ignored. My brother, we built Jamaica as a people. The history is too deep to be ignored. Jamaica is Ghana. Ghana is Jamaica. My brother, my sister, when I see a Jamaican, I see Ghanaian. And when I see a Ghanaian, I see Jamaica. No wonder Jamaica is more celebrated in Ghana than any other country in the world. If I am wrong, tell me I am wrong. The culture is too deep to be ignored. My brother, my sister, we were the people who built Jamaica. We were carried all the way from here as freed men. Free men turned into slaves. And whilst arriving in Jamaica, we showed them that we're radical. We fought them very hard. We chased the Portuguese away. My brother, my sister, we climbed upon the mountains and the hilltops. We rolled down rocks and killed the dirty man who enslaved us. I remember a champong. In Jamaica, they call him a kompong. My brother, my sister, I remember Efia. Some say Efua, Queen Efua. I remember Queen Nanny. And I remember all the founders of Jamaica. And I keep saying the history is too deep to be ignored. Now the flag of Ghana, red, gold, and green, with a black star in the middle. My brother, my sister, is a representation of the thoughts and the philosophies of the Honorable Mosiah Marcus Garvey, the first hero of Jamaica. My brother, my sister, I remember the Back to Africa movement. by Marcus Garvey. I remember how Ghanaians also propelled and supported the movement. If you read a little bit of history, you would understand how the UNIA was founded and supported by Ghanaians. My brother, my sister, the flag of Ghana, the eyes gold and green, in Jamaica is a very, very popular thing. The black star in the middle represents the black people of the world. But certainly, it was borrowed from Marcus Garvey's Black Star liner. That cannot be ignored. When you go to Jamaica, they eat a kind of food they call dokuno. Dokuno. In Ghana, we call it dokuno. It's the same thing. The only difference is that the corn that is used to make it is grown in Jamaica and not in Ghana. When you go to Jamaica, my brother, my sister, the Jamaican patois has a lot of African words in there. Can I zero it in? A lot of Ghanaian words. For instance, in Jamaica, they say you are Bafan, you can't dance. And you know what Bafan is? B-A-F-A-N. It's a child that is born crippled, or better still, a cripple. In Ghana, we say Bafan. The Akans, the Tree-speaking people say Bafan, and the Fanti-speaking people say Bafine. Why Bafine? It's the same word in Jamaica. It's not coincidence. It is the DNA, the blood that is running within us. When I see a Jamaican and a Ghana man argue to the point that they shed blood, I cry because they don't know our history. Yes, we are a radical people, but when it comes to us, we are the most loving. My brother, my sister, President Mahama, remember, this visit comes after Ghana recently provided support and relief to Jamaica following a major natural earthquake. We all remember Hurricane Melissa. Ghana was there to support. This is the first time I'm hearing Ghana is sending aid to Jamaica. In the days of John Evans Atta Mills, Ghana sent aid to Haiti. We all remember that dangerous earthquake that took several hundreds of lives. I am happy President Mahama has decided to go to Jamaica. At least he would see Jamaica firsthand. He would walk on the beautiful beaches of Jamaica. He will drink what the Rasta man calls dreadnought, coconut water, the Jamaican one, and compare it to the Ghana one. If Mahama was a lap dance, he will get it in the clubs of Jamaica. And if he visits the Rasta camp on Bobo Hill, he might just be invited to the chalice. Mahama arriving in Jamaica is going to seal our DNA. I remember when Rawlings went all the way to Guyana. I remember the impact that made. Mahama is already a hero in Jamaica. They love him and his policies. He's a hero of reparations and repatriation. They are two different words. Reparations and repatriation. Mahama would have the opportunity to meet with other politicians right there in Jamaica. There is a small number of Ghanaians right there in Jamaica. He would meet them. And if we don't pick anything at all, at least we'll be able to encourage our brothers and sisters in Jamaica to return home. Especially that these days the hurricanes are threatening the island too much. You cannot sell out a country for an island. I can't wait to see all Jamaicans reunite so that we can fly in and fly out of Jamaica, same way Jamaicans can fly in and out like it is happening right now. Jamaicans don't need a visa to come to Ghana. We don't need a visa to go to Jamaica. My brother, my sister, despite the discourse that is going around, the rhetoric that is going around, that Jamaica is extra violent. If you are African and you arrive in Jamaica, the respect you get is just too much. I was in Jamaica. I've been to Jamaica. I know Jamaica. I visited a lot of parishes in Jamaica. And everywhere I went, I don't know how they were able to tell. My ears were inundated with African, 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 African. As for the ladies, ever loving, they are ready to cook you some ackee and saltfish. They are ready to give you something when we can't say on radio. My God, I am glad that the relationship, for want of a better word, is deeply entrenched. Thank you so much, President John Dramani Mahama. Please don't return to Ghana without visiting the Rasta camp at Warwick Hill. Go straight up to the Bobo camp and feel free. Just ask the comrades to go off and puff some big doses of, get the chalice blazing in the palace. Congratulations, Mr. President. And after returning to Ghana, you know what to do with the herb. Legalization.
Yellow!
Disabled after officers removed critical components to prevent its continued use. The operation further led to the seizure of a pump-action shotgun and 4 rounds of ammunition from one of the suspects, while another suspect was found with 120,000 Ghana cedis cash. My brother, my sister, these are the animals who keep destroying our land for their own selfish needs and wants. In my opinion, instead of destroying junk funds, excavators, shoot and kill them. Shoot them. But the work they are doing is also benefiting the economy. Selfish as it is, we are hearing that some Galamsey gold is being bought. Gold Board has denied it over and over. That no, they don't buy Galamsey gold. So where does the Galamsey gold go? Gold Board says they've been able to block all the smuggle routes. So where does the Galamsey gold go? That is the question we are asking. Where does it go? As long as we continue pretending that we are fighting Galamsey, Galamsey will never end. We are treating Galamsey with kids' gloves. All these junk funds that they said they have destroyed, I pray that it is true. Much as I don't support the destruction of this equipment, let me just tell you something quickly. We were told that Galamsey was happening around the house of the president. Then, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, my brother, my sister, and there had to be some kind of reclamation. They had to go for some of the seized excavators, bulldozers, whatever, to go and reclaim the land. My brother, do you know what that is? If they had destroyed the excavators, what would they have fallen on to reclaim the land for the president? I don't know how many times we have to tell our brethren and sisters, don't destroy the equipment. Seize them for use by the state. Be disciplined. The fear is that when they seize them, party members would find a way of returning them to their members to use on the Galamsey site. Seize the equipment, but shoot and kill the Galamseyers. When you go there, instead of arresting 19, shoot them. Shoot them. When you shoot and kill 5 of them, Galamsey would stop in Ghana automatically. When they know that once you arrive on the scene, anybody engaged in Galamsey gets shot. They will stop. Or else, my brother, we will keep arresting them and freeing them, putting politics ahead of the nation. The fools that we are, the nation would soon start importing water. And I'm angry. Look at these guys. Students are leaving school now to go and do Galamsey. What kind of a future are we building for our nation? Teachers are leaving schools to go and do Galamsey. Shoot them and kill them. Shoot them. When we shoot them, my brother, my sister will go to heaven straight. You know why? Because these are people who are killing us with their mercury, polluting the water bodies that feed our plants and fauna. We eat these things and we get cancer gradually. They are killing us. Before we are killed, shoot them, kill them. Kill them. How long can we continue playing with this? How long can we continue doing politics with this? Where are all the other Galamsey people who were arrested? One Galamsey man has gone to jail for 20 years. These ones, are they also going to jail? Will they go to jail? They were caught right on the field doing Galamsey. Will they go to jail? Or is it about victimization? I want to know. Let's be serious.
Yabo!